some pancakes.
And we're back!
Welcome back, everybody. We are continuing the King Karen's Quest Let's Play. Okay, we're back. I took a look, and we were just getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. So we don't have to do Casima right now. So you have the map. We can just go ahead and start using it.
Excellent.
So, yeah, we can keep exploring. But that is where the Nightingale will be. And you know what? I think the Nightingale just kind of comes and goes at random times. So maybe it's not on every screen.
Okay, so ignore it right now.
Yeah. Oh, I see it there. Okay. I didn't see it up there.
Well, it's 9 whole pixels.
I know.
Okay. So I'm at the beach, which is outside by the sea as instructed.
Yes.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're on the Isle of the Crown, right?
Yes.
And did I get a hint at what island I should go to next?
Not necessarily. It doesn't hurt to go and explore. You'll uncover different things at all of them.
Okay. Because I was thinking Isle of the Wonder, since that's so close.
Yeah, sure. That one's probably my favorite, to be honest.
Aww.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
He says that every time.
Sorry. Ooh, what?
Maybe we should save his Isle of Wonder just so we have another spot just in case anything happens. I wonder, what's in a wonder ball? Sorry.
Oyster beds line the seashore. Most of the oysters are sound asleep.
That's so cute.
Yeah. I love this island.
Literal oyster bed. Aww. Okay. Ooh, what are you?
Alexander wades into the sea to get the strange object in the water.
Am I gonna die again?
The ocean currents tug at Alexander's legs.
Yep.
That object is just a bit out of reach.
Go back.
Alexander sees...
I think that thing will just slowly make its way toward the beach if you just wait it out.
I've learned my lesson. Can I talk to the...
There is no reply.
But he's awake.
The oyster already looks a little perturbed and probably wouldn't appreciate being picked up by Alexander.
Right.
I think you can try talking again. Oh.
It doesn't look very happy. He seems to be the only one who can't sleep.
Aww.
In the oyster's mouth, Alexander can see a glint of light.
Oh, the thing.
There you go, yeah.
No dying this time.
Alexander picks up the object floating in the water. It appears to be a string of letters. They say, "Where are you going?" Alexander decides to keep the odd sentence, even though it is incomplete.
Okay.
Try talking to the oyster again. I think maybe you were clicked on the bed or something.
Why aren't you asleep like the other oysters?
Oh, I'm so weary, but I can't sleep. I have a terrible ache in my mouth.
What's wrong with your mouth?
No offense, but it hurts too much to talk.
Open your mouth. I'll help you.
Why don't you let me see if I can help?
No way! No one's looking in my mouth. I hate dentists.
I was just gonna say they sound like someone who hates a dentist.
Yeah.
Why don't you let me see if I can help?
Okay. That's gonna be the same answer, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Alexander hears someone coming.
Oh! What?
I see stars in the aisle weekly. Watch for a foreign man, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If man it be, and man it dies.
Oh, it's gonna kill me?
Old control, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
Alexander holds the item out for the gnome with the stupendous nose.
My nose cannot be tricked that way. The smell of man still rules the day.
I don't know.
A man so fair knows, into the ways the sea goes.
No! No! Stop it!
The gnomes toss Alexander too far out into the sea for him to get his footing. The currents drag him under. Next. Guess those gnomes couldn't reach a consensus.
How did the 4 gnomes get a hold of me anyway?
First of all, there are 5 because there are 5 senses.
Okay. Okay, so now I need something to distract. Oh, the rabbit's foot?
You can try.
It'll smell like a rabbit instead of a man? Okay, but I'm going to say here. Oyster.
Is that a U or no? Oh, well, doesn't matter.
What?
Oh, it looks like you wrote yester with a U instead of with an O.
I did.
I was right. Oh, well,
It's
yester.
Newsies version.
Eister. Eister.
Okay, so now I'm going to trigger these dudes again.
Alexander holds the item out for the gnome with the stupendous nose.
My nose cannot be tricked that way. The smell of man still rules the day. A man so fair knows, into the ways the sea goes.
It's going to restore now.
Yeah. Well, we can go explore other islands, too.
Okay.
Because what's great about the map is you can come and go as many times as you want. So if you get stuck somewhere, you can always try something else.
Okay.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Ooh. Ooh, I see this thing.
Alexander takes the feather.
Should I save?
Sure.
Um,
Save early and save often.
Which one am I at?
The Sacred Mountain.
So this thing.
Alexander picks the flower and is startled by its hideously strong, skunk-like odor. For a moment, he could smell nothing else.
I think that's what we're going to use. The other place.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Oh. Here's wisdom elevates. Okay.
The rock has been etched by some unknown hand. One may need to read about the logic cliffs in the guidebook to the land of the Green Isles in order to understand this mystical inscription.
So I'm just going to say this is like copyright protection to make sure that whoever's playing the game has the original owner manual for the game. We can Google the Cliffs of Logic and it'll give us the answers to these puzzles because in the guidebook it has it all spelled out for you. So I will get that for you. But that's what this is, just so you know.
I think when I downloaded the game, I got the guidebook.
Okay, you can check it out too. We can come back to it. This is what that is.
Okay. Well, now that I have that skunk flower thing, I'm gonna go back to that other one.
Sounds good.
Oh wait, I want to have the stink flower ready to go.
Smart. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So that way I can just click on
That's
that.
so perfect. I love watching you play.
There's someone coming. Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
I'm true I am, that's all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more. Listen, hark you, Romanor, do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
Oh, fudge-a-Christ.
Alexander winds the tin nightingale and plays it for the gnome with the monumental ears.
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all there be. No man is near, and so say me.
I'm a little worried when it comes to the eyes. Is this the licking?
Yeah.
Is he gonna lick me?
Alexander holds the mint out for the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
Grumplump knows a tasty treat. It matters not what others bleat. No danger is this one so sweet.
Okay. What's this guy?
Dilly, dilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
This game didn't age well.
I must say I have no clue what I'm gonna do for the eyes.
Okay.
Gracious.
Alexander holds the item out for the gnome with the massive hands.
My hands cannot be led astray. A man is here, that's plain as day.
Okay.
A man, so say our hands. We act at the wizard's command.
Okay, I feel like I should go to the other island.
Okay.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Ooh,
It's pretty, huh?
minimal. Okay. I want to look at you.
A little fawn is feeding on a grassy hillock near the sea.
Can I talk to it?
The fawn is too busy eating to pay attention to Alexander.
Rude.
He's kind of like the snake. They're just showing off their mad graphic skills.
Yes, but you know my one superpower would be to talk to animals.
You're right.
so-
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what mine would be. It used to be flight, but I think now it's probably either reading minds or being invisible.
I wouldn't mind either of those either, because I think it'd be fun to eavesdrop.
That's my thing. I'm like, what do people really think of me?
I'm gonna say
Smart, smart girl.
Karen is paranoid.
Imagine playing this back in the 80s where it's like no walkthroughs, just
Oh my god. Oh wait, maybe I could do this?
If the tree stump is hiding anything, it's only local fauna.
smart,
There's
but
no need to disturb some creature's nest.
Okay. So it seems like the only thing I could do is walk in.
mm-hmm.
And I feel like I'm gonna get killed by a boar. Oh, or boiling water? A lamp! A
Yes,
lamp! A lamp!
a lamp. Yes.
New lamps for old.
To get to the lamp, Alexander must first cross the pond.
Alexander's gonna die.
That could possibly end badly, right?
I mean, as far as I know, boiling water is fine on the human body.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't think anything that could help me cross that.
I just have to say, I am falling in love with this game all over again through your eyes. Just it's so fun watching you play it for the first time because I've been playing it since the 90s, so it's great to have a new pair of eyes on the game. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for indulging me.
Well, I feel like for the experience, I should just walk into the boiling water.
I wouldn't fault you for that.
Even though I know it's probably not the right thing to do.
I understand you have to say that so that my viewers aren't like, come on, Karen. Come on.
Yeah.
Karen, you should know better.
But, like, with this game, I feel like whatever I see may not be what's actually there. So that while it looks like boiling water, maybe it, I don't know, maybe something weird is happening. So here I go to die.
Awesome.
Bye, everybody.
Maybe you'll live.
Inside the boiling pond.
Just a boiling pond. Yep. I didn't even make it that
Soon
far.
realizes a deep sympathy for soup vegetables as he learns the true meaning of being in a stew.
The puns in this thing.
I know, it's so great. I just want to read this to you real fast. So my sister text messaged me from downstairs to say, we're going to do hot dogs and pork tonight. And I said, yum. And then she just said, pizza? And I'm like, sure, that sounds good to me. I don't know what changed in the half hour between those messages, but something must have, so.
Well, and you know, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, exactly.
New lamps for old.
Yes.
Old lamps for old lamps.
Yes, you got it.
I mess that up all the time with, at my work, we have this thing called Hunger to Health, and I always call it Health to Hunger, which is not
Not good for your business, Karen.
That's why I try to just say HTH.
HTH. It's not a disease. It just occurred to me, there's something that we did in one of our previous playthroughs that we went back to a previous save and didn't do it again.
Yes.
Got it. I wanted to mention that because I was like, oh, we did that already, but I realized we didn't, so.
And I don't know what I would do for disguise for the 3 senses, and then 3 senses confirmed, and then I'm guessing the rabbit's foot would work for the touch when the feather didn't. I have no clue how I disguise myself.
Right.
So I think I'm going to go back to the Isle of the Crown, and I'm going to do that thing that we did last time, just because I know I can do that.
Perfect.
Ooh, trash.
Ooh, let's go rummage through the garbage.
Alexander sorts through the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot. Magic exploding gum wrappers, a shattered crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb. Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled ink. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
So, I know I can't do Casima's thing yet. That's her name, right? Casima?
Yeah, good job.
Because I don't have my ring. Let me think for a little bit.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, I want to look. So we know what the flower is used for, the mint, the bird. I have this ink bottle. And where? That's like word art.
Yeah, it is. It's like 90s word for sure.
Okay, and we know that this is going to be used for Casima. I still have no clue how to disguise myself as being a man. I feel like the two paths that I have, Casima and the Isle of Wonder, I'm at dead ends for both of them.
Yes.
Is that correct?
That is correct. And so is the boiling water, which you mentioned already.
Yes, yeah, the boiling water, yeah. Should I go to the castle?
No. Let's do that. We'll do 20 questions. How about that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Okay. Should I be on this island?
No.
Okay. Should I go back to the Island of Wonder?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I like the 20 questions.
That's better. Let's do that moving forward. I like that.
Is it my oyster?
Yes.
What's wrong with your mouth?
No offense, but it hurts too much to talk.
So let's see here. I can use this in front. Oh.
The little oyster looks far too grumpy to enjoy a good tickling.
I hate being tickled too.
Tickle, tickle, Gucci, Gucci.
Am I on the right track?
Yeah, you're very warm.
Am I getting hot or cold?
Well, you're not moving.
Well,
Right here. Okay, you're warm. You're warmer. You're hot.
thanks. That was just me trying to get a compliment out
Oh,
of you.
I got you.
No, but
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like
oh,
me
the
to read
boring
Yes!
book.
Yes! I feel like you would have remembered that if we had played this right after that, right?
I think so. Yeah.
doses raised to the degree of 40 hectosons, that deviations in mean temperature of 5 or 6 dregs or so.
And then notice your mouth, yeah, or your mouse, yeah.
Fabrication or derivations.
Open your mouth.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
Hey! Right next to my mouth! It feels great!
Ah, the little oyster drifts into peaceful slumber with the rest of his oyster friends.
I feel like that might be something we could use at the pawn shop
Correct.
to get my ring back.
You're so good, yes.
I must say I'm very proud of myself whenever I figure something
Me
out.
too! Oh, you're so good.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Shouldn't be strange anymore.
I know, come on, Alex.
Get used to it. Okay. BRB, bird.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Good day, dude. Take this.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
Ransom, like you kidnapped it?
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
So I need to do this on the back.
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and places it on the ground. The nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently. The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
I'm going to send the ring first
Okay.
so that she knows it's me.
Perfect.
So that she doesn't reject the
Yeah.
love poem.
Yeah.
That, by the way, I hope Ali like discounted that book.
Oh, I know.
Alexander holds out his insignia ring to the nightingale, hoping she perhaps is the nightingale that Jallo spoke of, and that she might be able to take the ring to Cosima. The ring is the one thing he has that might alert Cosima to his presence on the Isles.
I'm glad that the
The
narrator
nightingale swoops
says my
down and
thoughts.
grabs the ring,
Exactly. It's so good. It really is.
flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cosima.
Sing, sing. What have you got in your mouth, my pretty? A gold ring? Sing, sing. Where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul. He must be here. Sing, sing. I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here, then? On this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this castle as easily as you. Take this ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
Can we start saying, "Oh my soul"?
Yes.
Or no? Oh my soul.
The little bird makes a delivery. It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to Cosima herself?
Or
Or am
Matilda.
I merely wishing it were so? Oh.
It's funny that you say Matilda because there's a character in King's Quest VII named Matilda.
Oh, that's funny. I was referring to
Oh,
The book,
the
Sasha.
book, the movie, yeah.
because who was wearing a pretty hair ribbon yesterday
Yes.
isn't wearing one today.
Alexander holds out the love poem, hoping that the bird will deliver it to the same place she took the ring, in the chance that the receiver might truly be Cosima.
Sing, sing, my sweet. You bring another present. Let me see. It is a poem, Sing, sing. Oh, Alexander. I was hoping he'd return to you. Take this to him while he waits. Hurry, my fleet one.
The little bird makes a delivery. It's a note.
Dearest Alexander, I cannot believe you are here, my friend. Please, please be careful. Abdul isn't about to let anyone interfere with his plans. Watch out for Abdul's genie, Alexander, and do not do anything rash. I am not without resources, and I will prevail if I can only find some small means of defense. Do nothing to try to get to me. You must not be endangered again for my sake. Greatly in your family's debt, Cosima.
Alexander's hand trembles as he reads the note. For the first time in his long search, he has heard her voice again, if only in writing. No words of love, only friendly concern. Friend, is the maiden merely shy, or does she regard him only as a brother?
Has he been friend zoned? Okay, I think we need to play 20 questions.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Am I on the right island?
No.
Does it have to do with one of my items?
Does what have to do with one of your items?
What I need to do next?
Yes.
Does it have to do with the feather?
No.
The ink?
Yes.
Am I on the right island to use the ink?
No.
Need to go to the Isle of the Beast?
No.
Wonder?
Yes.
Will that disguise me?
Yes.
Alexander holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge hands.
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet.
Okay.
Oh, feel better, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
Alexander pours the contents of the empty-looking ink bottle over himself.
By all that's beauteous, fair, and sightly, 4 morons do I sleep with nightly. There's nothing there at all, I say. Enough of this. It's now away.
Yeah, we'll pause here and come back next time. So thank you so much for watching.
And that's a stack.
I always had such a crush on Alexander, by the way, growing up. I was like, he's so dreamy.
Those pixels.
Those pixels.
They'll get you.
Yeah.